welcome to another one of our board reviews. This time we've got Channel Islands, Dane Reynolds model. This is the Dumpster Diver. It's the 2010 model, this one, so it's got slightly more pulled in tail, a little bit more rounded. It's a model that he surfed real well on back in 2009 at Trestles, and also a model that won the SEMA Award in 2010. So it's a Dumpster Diver. A lot of other companies have copied this recently. It's a real good crossover board for average surf. Kind of works really well when it's not perfect, still goes when it's a little bit average. So it lends itself well to the East Coast. This is 5'6", it's quite a small model, probably the smallest we've got in stock at present. Bit of nose flip at the end, relatively flat through this section. Domed over rails, keeping a bit of foam in the centre, keeping the rail edge a little bit thinner. Underneath, got a single concave running through the entire board. Not too deep, but at its deepest around this section here. That's just forcing air and water under through the board. It just gets it going quick. So the second you get to your feet, you've got water, air passing underneath the board, gets it up and going relatively quickly. So it's going to maximise, fairly average week crap surf. Fairly soft and forgiving up front rail wise. It does get fairly sharp fairly quick, just before the front fins, so you're getting plenty of bite through those turns. Obviously this is a quad fin version, FCS. You can ride it quad thruster, 5-zer, however you want. You can also order these in futures as well if you want a custom order. You can order future fins, and you can even colour coordinate the fin plugs as well, so you can basically design your own board, match it up with the colours on the graphics, etc., and get your perfect board. So again, this is quite a small version. We've obviously got lots of other stock sizes available. This is the 5'6". They've got the bit of graphics on the tail pads now, just to protect the tail from crushing down under your feet. Plenty of volume through the whole board, to be honest. There's no real thin spot apart from just that bit of flip in the nose. That's going to allow it to work when it's still a little bit hollower. So short, small, rampy surf, it'll still go good in. And you can still pull this out your bag and paddle out when the surf's decent. If it's 4 or 5 foot and hollow, this is still going to work quite well. A lot of people are undecided at the minute which small Merricks to go for, so I'm just going to show you another model that's very popular at the minute. This has obviously been around for a while, the Dumpster Diver. For good reason, still in stock now, it's still going to sell real well. The board that a lot of people are also asking about is the new neckbeard. We're going to do a full-blown review on this in a second, that you can check out as well. I just thought we'd lay the two down next to each other so you can get an idea. If I switch them this way, you're going to see the difference between the two, predominantly through the tail. You'll see how much more pulled in the Dumpster Diver is, how much sleeker it is through the nose. This model here is maintaining that floating volume. They're not scared about showing this volume. This is a board Dane Reynolds wanted to surf well in crap surfing comps. They've hidden the volume very well in it. It's a bit more in your face with a neckbeard, super wide tail, wide through the centre, a bit more gradual rocker, very flat through the front section. Again, we'll review this separately, but you can just see the two together. They're both 5'6", and you can see the difference in the tail. The board on this side, the neckbeard, is going to be far better suited to average crap weak surf, the kind of summer stuff we get here, in the UK. Also going to lend itself to a slightly more intermediate surfer in the longer lengths. If you're pretty light on your feet and you ride smaller shortboards, you probably want to be looking at the Dumpster Diver as a good crossover. Think of this as, you can still ride this in decent quality surf as well, but it gives you a good idea of the difference between the two. Back onto the Dumpster Diver. Originally a mix of two boards, kind of maximising two totally different boards from the Merrick range. And basically this has started off this revolution of boards getting a bit shorter, a bit wider and a bit thicker. This is the original, still the best in my opinion. A lot of people would agree, probably one of the most copied boards by shapers worldwide in the last few years, and for good reason. All in stock now, pre-order if you want particular sizes, if you can't see the size you want online, or custom order as and when you want. Fantastic new board, perfect for the East Coast. Thanks for watching.